By the way, guys, we do have some episode 3 mission spoilers if you guys care about that sort of thing. You know, the Aaron Keener, Coney Island lore going on. So if you guys care about that, I would suggest not watching the gameplay, but just listening to what I'm about to say. Because this is just another talking video. But I'm actually hyped that they're adding content, that they're adding changes to gear and all that stuff. Because that means we can go back into the Dark Zone and have more people come back and actually get some content going once again. I'm probably going to make Division 1 videos as well. Like the good old times. Hopefully I can manage to make videos like before, like the comedy ones. Those were great, but you know. Anyways, not so long ago I made a video talking about the upcoming changes for the whole Aaron Keener missions and whatnot. And in that video I said this. So in my opinion, I feel like it's gonna go like this. It's gonna be a regular mission. Now I hope they prove me wrong, by the way. In my opinion, it's going to be a regular mission. We're just gonna run right through it because most of us are probably, you know, veterans on the game by this point. Probably have a build for PvE, so we're just gonna sprint through this mission, get to Aaron Keener, and hit him with 4 grenade launchers simultaneously and kill him immediately. That's how I see it. And the reason I think it's gonna happen that way is because anytime the Division adds a new mission, they hype it up to make it seem like it's gonna be this dope mission, but it's just a regular mission. They don't add anything to the mission to make it any more interesting. Now I don't know if you guys know, but in both Division 1 and Division 2 they have these little recordings of this like little cinematic clips of things that happen. Like in Division 1 they had the cleaners one when the lady's like stuck behind a convenience store and the cleaners come in and burn her. In Division 2 they have like the outcasts blowing themselves up, and it's like these dope cinematic videos. Why don't they add those to the beginnings of missions? Now I am so glad they actually proved me wrong, because if you guys watch State of the Game, they were talking about the whole Aaron Keener thing and the new expansion where we're going over to Lower Manhattan. I think so far it's all PvE, the whole new map thing. I don't know if there's going to be a new Dark Zone in the new PvE map, but either way it's cool that they're actually doing a whole expansion to Lower Manhattan, and they have like this whole Aaron Keener thing where you have to kill his lieutenants and they're also rogue agents. Now I did play the 2 missions that are coming out for Coney Island already. You guys will get to play them, I believe, tomorrow. But for everybody that did the PTS thing, we can finally talk about it. So I did play the 2 new Coney Island missions, and I tell you, those missions were actually okay, and they're actually taking steps in the right direction. Like I said in the video, if you guys haven't watched that video, make sure you watch it so you can see my predictions and then come watch what actually happened. So what I said in the video was that I feel like missions on Division were lacking a lot of there was no incentive to kill the boss. The bosses all look the same. There's no reason to, you know, feel excited to do a different mission because they're all pretty much the same. You know, you just run through them and you kill the boss, right? So my suggestion was to take cutscenes and make the bosses do something cool, or show a cutscene about the boss's background, or you know, anything that gives the boss a personality. That way when you're killing him, you're like, oh, this is the guy that did this, instead of just having a random NPC come through a door. So that was my suggestion. Now I'm going to show them in this video right now. Like I said, if you guys care for spoilers and whatnot, don't watch this obviously, but if you guys don't care, then right after you finish the missions, the Coney Island missions, they actually show some cutscenes after both missions. After you finish both missions, they show some Aaron Keener lore and some stuff he's doing and whatnot. You guys will get to experience that when, you know, tomorrow when you do the missions. But like I said, it makes such a great difference that after you finish a mission, they show something going on, not just the whole mission complete. Okay, what now? You know what I mean? They're actually making the story move along with the missions, which is dope.
Inbound. Just need you to get Trinenko out of that chamber.
Thank you. I don't feel this deserving of your help. What I've done, what Keener made me do. Thank you.
Explosion? What the hell? Okay, we need to get Chernenko on that extraction chopper now.
Chernenko secured.
Hostile radio intercepted.
This is it. Move in and incinerate the Black Tusk.
He played us. He's working with the cleaners.
Ma'am, Keener's close. His radio signal is coming from inside the park.
Everyone, with me. Let's kill this motherfucker.
Because I was thinking there was just gonna be another 2 random missions and we kill Aaron Keener at the end and bada boom bada boom, you know. But if you guys watch like I said, the state of the game, there's a lot of new things coming to the Division 2, so I'm super hype about all the new stuff to finally get back on the game and, you know, grind. I listen, there's a lot of people that complain about regrinding. I don't care. I don't mind grinding. I like playing Division 2 if there's something to do, but when it gets to the point where there's nothing left, then I'm just not gonna play, especially for the PvP part. Now, speaking of PvP, I'm kind of upset that the only thing they're talking about is the changes to the Dark Zone. And we all know they needed to change the Dark Zone, especially with the whole shotgun meta, which is everywhere. I was watching somebody stream on PC, and that man got 2-tapped by a shotty. That happens on Xbox as well. The whole shotgun, the whole, a lot of armor, a lot of damage builds, all that thing, we all know that was going to change. So I'm glad they're changing it, because obviously the meta is going to change every time they update the Dark Zone. The meta's change. I'm all for that. I'm all for refarming, remaking builds. That we're content creators. That's what we like to do. But there's no new content coming for PvP. And what sucks is that the PvP part of the Division 2 is so small that I feel like we don't get hurt enough. You know, we don't get enough attention for them to be like, hey guys, we need to add something to the Dark Zone so we get more players in the Dark Zone. It's more like, here's the Division 2, here's PvE content, raids, more PvE, more missions, more storyline, more everything for PvE, and PvP is like, yeah, we're gonna also tweak you a little bit. I'm pretty sure Red Storm is in charge of the whole Dark Zone thing, so they need to bring some content, man. I don't know if that's how that works, but Red Storm needs to bring some new game modes to Conflict, just add stuff to PvP so PvP players can also stick around, because as of right now, after that state of the game, if you guys look at the list of you ever notice that for Division, when they talk about anything, they make this list, like, here's the list of the things we're going to be talking about today, and it's like a list of 8 things, and at the very bottom, PvP. It's like they don't even want to talk, they always leave it last, you know what I mean, because it's not the most important thing on their agenda. But anyways, so I do, like I said, guys, I'm so glad they proved me wrong. Now listen, if you guys are PvE players, I'm sure you guys are very excited for the new content. Listen, if I was a farmer, if I was a PvE player, someone that likes to kill NPCs all the time, I would be super hyped for this Aaron Keener stick, because I'm hyped for it now, but I'm a PvP player, you know what I mean? Regardless of whatever content it is they're bringing for the whole Aaron Keener thing, we're gonna get it done and we're gonna be right back in the Dark Zone, you know? So I am hyped for it, but I'm sure if you guys are PvE players, you're definitely hyped for it. Now you do have to pay for the expansion, which come on, people are complaining over $30. I eat more than that, you know what I mean? Like, people really complain about $30, then don't fucking buy it if you don't want to waste $30 on the game. It should be free. Shut up. Like, it doesn't work like that, you know what I mean? People complain too much. But anyways, yeah, so you do have to pay for it. I believe tomorrow is episode 3 that comes with the changes in the Dark Zone. There's also some new guns being added, the Honey Badger, the G3, the new Vector that's in the assault rifle. I got to test those guns doing the missions, and they're pretty nice. They don't feel like shitty guns. But yeah, that's pretty much it. To be honest, I just wanted to, you know, talk to you guys real quick about this and the fact that they actually proved me wrong. Like I said in that video, I hope they prove me wrong, and I hope they do something different for the whole Aaron Keener thing, and they did a whole expansion for it. So they definitely proved me wrong. But yeah, I really hope the whole Aaron Keener last mission thing is actually hard and it's tough and it requires a whole full. I hope that the final fight with Aaron Keener, because I know the lieutenants aren't going to be bad, you know, we're just going to get to the end and somehow kill them. But hopefully what I'm hoping is that each lieutenant that Aaron Keener has his own little trick to kill him. you know, kind of like the raid, but in a smaller version. And I hope that when we finally get to the final Aaron Keener boss, it's actually tough. Like, you need a whole foreman of you know, PvE builds with damage to elites or whatever. I don't know, something challenging. It shouldn't just be a regular mission. But like I said, it's a whole expansion, whole new map. I'm super hyped for it. But again, I'm very glad they proved me wrong. So expect more Division content coming as always. By the way, I do appreciate everyone that watches my videos regardless. I know I don't get as many views when I don't post Division, but that's fine. You know, we're just slowly process. Hopefully, we get some more people to watch my other videos. So if you guys haven't checked out my most recent videos, be sure you do so. But here's some gameplay of the missions. I'll just let it play out and play the final 2 cutscenes at the end or whatnot. So, but anyways, guys, appreciate you guys watching. It's been an example. Peace out. Take it easy. Yeah, catch you in the next one.
What the? I lost control of the drone. Who the hell is doing this?
Congratulations, Agent. You got Chernenko. Oh, that's okay. You can keep him. He has served his purpose. Now, this operation went much smoother than I expected, and that is partially thanks to you. I know it's frustrating. I'm right here, and you're right there. But never forget, I will always be one step ahead of you. I'm in control, because I'm not afraid to take control. You still follow orders. That's why you'll never win. I'll see you real soon.